So hi, I'm Mukesh Kumar. As most of you already knows me, today we are going to discuss some basic things about electrical machines and the basic differences, how it actually behaves in practical scenario, plus what are the benefits over time, and like from the IC engine machines as the energy source is changing. So, what is the impact of that? What is the benefit of that? And how the things are being evolved, innovative? If we are saying that the EV technology is highly innovative, what does it mean? Does it actually innovated or not? Means we will try to do some mathematics and we will understand yes, it is happening on the paper than actually on the field. Alright. So let's begin with some basic concepts related to engine and then we will move to subsequently on the electric machines or EV technology, right? As most of you are well aware of the IC engine machines, means internal combustion machines or internal combustion engines. Engines are of generally two types, means internal combustion engines and external combustion engine. Yes, IC engines are further classified into two types like petrol engines and the diesel engines, what we call compression ignition or spark ignition. But here we will discuss about diesel engine machineries like compression ignition engines only with EV electric machines which are battery operated or which are propelled by the AC energy source, right? Now let's come to the engines first. So in case of the engine like internal combustion engine I'm talking about specifically to diesel engines, one should understand that when diesel engine was invented and who brought this idea into the market, that was Sir Rudolf Diesel. He was the inventor or scientist, what we call, you can call anything. So he was the first guy who brought this concept into the market. He did several researches and he did a lot of calculations and invented this beautiful engine. So in this engine, IC engine, diesel engine machine, diesel engine, what actually is happening? Yes, it is four-stroke engine. Four strokes are taking place. So what we do in the means diesel engine, we pour 1 liter of diesel as an input. 1 liter of diesel contains what? It is a contains chemical energy. Means in the 1 liter of diesel, what is happening? Chemical energy is there, hydrocarbons are there, which has the capability to liberate energy in the form of heat. When this 1 liter of diesel is burnt through 4-stroke diesel engine, okay, by means of what? We are spraying, we are atomizing this fuel slowly, gradually into the combustion chamber through nozzles and diffusers, and due to the compression effect, the automatically it reaches to its ignition point and it catches fire. Hence, the power stroke it gets immediately. So we get lot of means high magnitude of forces are exerted on the surface of the piston and it starts executing 4-stroke cycles in this way. So if I'm putting or pouring 1 liter of diesel into it, then how much energy I can withdraw? So there was one scientist, Sadi Carnot. This lecture is well related to those like newcomers and the joiners who are from the pure BTech and mechanical background. Yes, those who are electrical engineers, they can also learn this thing because some of the time you may face such kind of things in front of the like corporate clients. Some people are like this, they want to discuss into depth. So you must be having some good technical differences why we are opting this technology and what were the loopholes earlier, right? So in the oil machineries, what is happening? If I am pouring 1 liter of diesel into it, then how much energy I can withdraw? Means how much I can convert into mechanical work? How much percent of I can convert into mechanical work? So there was one scientist, Sadi Carnot. He invented one engine that was Carnot cycle or Carnot engine. With the help of that ideal engine, the best of outcomes can be withdrawn, and that was only 40% maximum. And the Carnot cycle was highly reversible. That was highly reversible. So on this reversible cycle and reversible engine, practically you can obtain how much efficiency? It goes up to 60 or 65% max. But considering all the practical losses which are occurring in the physical world, if we consider all those factors, then overall efficiency of the Carnot cycle goes up to only 40%. Okay, but if we consider our 4-stroke practical engines which we are using in the automotive vehicles or the machines, that in those cases the overall efficiency or the maximum efficiency which we can withdraw from these diesel engines is only 25% or max to max 30% if it is well optimized, well modified and well optimized engine. All right, now let's move to different type of technology which is recently evolved in India and came to India very recently, and everybody is talking about it, that is electric machines or EV technology. So what is happening here? See, what we have changed. First we need to understand that what we have changed. Yes, earlier there was a engine was acting as a prime mover, but now in the newly introduced technology, the world of electrification I am talking about, in that particular technology, what is happening? The prime mover has been substituted or displaced by means of what? Energy source has been changed, and we have placed what? Batteries, lithium batteries we have introduced. So in spite of engines, instead of engines, we are using what? Batteries, lithium based batteries. So what these batteries actually do, and why we have chosen these batteries only, lithium batteries, why we have chosen all these things. So first, if the energy source is changed, earlier there was a chemical energy, 1 liter of fuel was there, that was a chemical energy in the liquid form. Okay, so we need to execute 4 strokes to convert its phase, basically to convert it from the liquid to gases. So we have to do what? We would have to do 4-stroke cycle, so that we can convert its phase and then we can withdraw the combustion, we can execute the combustion and we can withdraw the mechanical work from there. But in case of the battery operated machinery and the battery operated cars, whatever it is, in those cases what is happening? We are charging those batteries, hence the energy is being stored in the electrical form, electrical energy we call it. And that electrical energy is the high grade energy, I will explain that why we are calling it high grade energy. Second, it is a highly condensed form of energy. Condensed form of energy means what? कि हमने उस energy को we have stored in such a way at one point, at one place, in the form of mass, and we can utilize this energy at a later stage when we require. Right? Next, we are calling it high grade energy. Why we are calling it? Because if let us suppose 100 joule of energy is being stored in the form of electrical energy in the battery pack, then that particular energy can be utilized into work. Let us suppose 100 joule of energy is inside it. Then this mechanism, this EV technology help us to convert these 100 joules of energy into mechanical work in a more efficient way. Like if 100 joule is there, I can get output, or the mechanical work which I can derive from it is up to 80 to 85%. Sometimes it is 95%, 90%. Why? Because it depends on the losses. Like if there is a battery, and these are my wheels where I need to withdraw like mechanical work, I will get the rotational energy. So between the battery and my rotating wheels, what are the intermediate devices? Like from the battery, there are so many harnesses, controller system is there, converters are there. Then this energy reaches to where? Travel motors, then transmission, and then to the propeller shafts, then to the electric powertrain is there, right? And along with that, some hydraulic function it is also executing parallelly. So in those cases, these intermediating devices, as the number of devices, connecting devices are increasing, the losses are cumulative. So from the battery, if I'm like from the battery directly, I am just blowing a bulb or something, I'm directly just doing that thing. Then at that point of time, the energy conversion is very high because the losses are not there. Very less intermediate devices are there. But in case of when there is a proper electric powertrain is there, because the energy from the electrical form, it is like converting into different forms, means it is running the motor, means rotation is there, then it is moving the like transmission clutches system is there, planetary system is there, it is like means converting their velocity ratios are like managing over there, and then to the propeller shaft there are some losses over there. So at the ground we what we get actually, so that is also maximum, it reaches up to sometimes like 85%, up to 85%, 90% between this, depending upon the system. It is not necessary that how efficient our batteries are, it is very important to get the maximum utilization of the energy. We need to develop our system or the machine in such a way that we can get the higher optimization, higher results. So we have to work on the each and every device of the electric powertrain, either it is motor, either it is my VCU system, either it is my BMS system, either it is my like transmission, and many of the devices like this. Okay, so in case of the high grade energy solutions, if there is 100 joule of energy, it can easily be converted into what, 85-90%, between something like that. So if we compare this conversion ratio of the energy conversion ratio with the oil machineries or the diesel machinery, what we found actually, there is a vast difference. In case of the oil machineries, it was only what, 25 to 30%. So 60 to 65%, 60 to 65%, somewhere around 60%, we are getting in addition. All right, in addition. And in the oil machineries or the diesel machineries, what was happening during the conversion, the losses somewhere around what, 70% loss, 70% loss, and that 70% loss was all due to which component? Just due to the unburnt fuel. And those unburnt fuels means hydrocarbons I am talking about, those unburnt fuels was going out through the exhaust pipe and was polluting the atmosphere. But in case of the electric machine, there is zero tailpipe emission. Yes, zero tailpipe emission is there, because this high grade energy can be completely converted into mechanical work, right? This was all about a small session about that, what is the difference and what are the benefits. Yes, if we need to drive more and more things, I will be like preparing some more videos in a like 10 to 15 minutes only, and you people will be having a beautiful idea about it. All right, thank you so much, good luck.